Welcome back. This is part 23 of Euyiden Chronicle. I did a little bit of things off screen, mainly getting some more of the tops, Bugami, whatever. And I went ahead and fought a couple people to try to get more tops. Now, did it partially so I can get to where I can recruit the other guys, some other people, but I'll do this battle on screen instead of the off screen. It's just this Bakugan. I'm not sure where they are on here though, so let me look around for them. They usually have their bowl in front of them, so let me check in here. Nope, nobody in here. I'm not sure where this one is in this town. But there are 3 tiers to Bugami. I went ahead and fought a bunch of random encounters to get a silver tier tome. And now I'm going around and... oh, there it is.
Are you just saying hello? Or are you a fellow Begoma warrior?
Guilty as charged. My name is Noah.
I knew it! Hey, you're not one of Crash's minions, are you?
You mean the guy who's going around destroying people's tops?
Yeah, him! He's made so many kids miserable. That jerk's gotta pay.
Well, rest assured that I am not with him. In fact, I'm hoping to defeat him myself.
Good. Then it sounds like we're on the same side. You wanna train together?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, then let's go on. Let's see if you got the Begoma bug as bad as I do.
Ready when you are. I've been hungry for a chow.
Sometimes I forget that our leader is still a child.
Huh. I know the feeling. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Half the time, I want to jump in there and spin with them. Anyway, my Chitalita is the swiftest top out there, which means your goose is already cooked. Because speed is strength when it comes to Begoma.
Nothing is certain until the tops have been spun. We'll see if your Cheetah Lita can take down my world peace.
Wow, that's an impressive top, alright. I can't wait to take you on. This is gonna be revolutionary.
Yeah, less talk, more game. Get ready, world peace.
On your mark, Chitalita. Stand by for battle.
Let's spin.
But yeah, I've gotten 3 of them. Balanced, guard, and attack. All theirs are balanced, so...
Get ready. Now.
Gotcha.
Now.
Take this.
Now. Hey.
Okay. Usually I'll win 2 out of 3.
Get ready. Get him.
Gotcha.
Now.
Take this.
Get him.
Gotcha.
Now.
Oh, so close.
It's no
Gotcha.
use.
gonna start up here now.
Get ready.
Take this.
Get him. Get him.
Take this.
Get him.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is why when you flash, you actually have to.
Aw. Hey.
I actually knocked that one out. Was not expecting that. Which means
Aw, darn it.
I gained theirs. I need some gold tier, but you can't get them yet.
Yes. Take that.
Ugh, I thought I was faster than everybody.
You were wicked fast. I guess there's lots of different ways to excel.
That's true. A Spinadier's potential has no limits. This kid I dueled earlier was pretty tough, too.
Oh, that hurt.
Looks like you're getting better at this.
Reed.
Hey, that's him. He's the one who beat me.
But you're not the only one who's been sharpening your skills. Noah, I challenge you to a rematch. I'll be waiting for you back at the Spin Docks mansion.
Noah, you didn't tell me you had a rival. That is amazing. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll try not to let you down.
There is an achievement for actually collecting everybody's. Every top there is. Most of it's just from random encounters. But the drops are so rare, it's not fun. It took me about 45 minutes just to get the two that I'd gotten first. And those are the two that I've been using, the bear and the hell wolf. No, I can go this way and go through the back entrance. I think. At least I hope. Nope, I have to go across the bridge.
Any last words?
We cleaned right up.
I just want to get this done and I will actually go back to the story, which shouldn't be too much more. Trying to think. Keep sneezing too again.
What a delight to see you again, Noah. I have been very eager to talk to you. Your tales of daring-do on the Spinadier circuit have reached my ears. Now, as you've most likely gathered, there is a man named Crash going around and wrecking other people's tops. And only the worst kind of cad would mistake destruction for a core part of Begoma.
Yeah, the more I hear about him, the more I realize he needs to be stopped.
I'm glad to hear it. Unfortunately, however, there are others who agree with his twisted philosophy. Lamentable. Simply lamentable.
You're kidding. He has followers?
I'm afraid so. Right here in our vicinity, even. We must exercise caution. With that in mind, might I suggest I relocate my operation to your headquarters?
Works for me. I'd be honored to count you among...
Wonderful! Then I will set up a Begoma Research Center at your headquarters immediately. Now, down to work. I must get word to Reed and apprise him of my new weapon. As soon as you're ready, let us reconvene.
Okay. Thought I was supposed to meet Reed here, but I guess not. Okay, so I think the first one I have to face is over here. I think. Oh well, I am going to actually go back to the here because there is a couple other things.
I have literally...
Begoma is interesting, but not something that I really enjoy in this game. It's just The card minigame I enjoyed more. There's a couple more. I don't like the fishing one. There's a few other minigames I have not unlocked yet. Don't know how they are. Okay, 5,000 almost. That's actually a good amount. Go. Here's the top place. Here. Here we go. I knew there was a little scene around here.
Out of the way. Coming through!
What? What the...
Hold it right there. Dumb thief.
Ha! You think you can catch the mighty Fae? Not a chance. Not even half a one. See ya, suckers! Except, I actually won't, because I'll be too far away!
Damn it. She got away again.
What the heck is going on here?
That girl's a thief. She sneaks into our food warehouses, trashes the place. That's, what? The third time now? She's so damn fast, we can never keep up with her.
A thief, huh? Isn't there some other way we can catch her?
We've tried setting traps, but they never work. And we've tried tracking her, but the trail... We figure she's hiding out somewhere in town, but we can't figure out where.
If only I were back home. I'd just ask Bababa.
Who?
Oh, right. So I'm from the town of Defar. You know, near Haishar. Wherever mysteries turn up, we ask Bababa to solve it. She can answer anything.
So she's like A seer?
Yeah, something like that. Bababa would know exactly where that Weasley little sneak is hiding.
The Baba from the town of Define, huh?
Okay. So I need to go find Bababa, which I know who that is. It's the one that I have not recruited in that town yet. Nothing from these. Let me go down here. There it is. I just want to see what. Oh, I can buy. Let's see what items he has for sale. I didn't even check this.
Take a look.
Yeah, nothing really needed. That is though. Need to go store stuff though
Thanks.
before I leave.
Back for more?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so it doesn't show the cards if you don't have them recruited yet. Interesting. Guess that's good if you don't want to spoil things. I haven't recruited some of these. I guess I've not met them yet. I don't know. Oh wow, that actually shows 160 cards. Okay, I'm gonna have to get all of them eventually.
Fag.
I'll do it off screen though, I'll just buy them. But I do need to get them just to see what they all are. But I need to go into here. Oh, I'll just buy all the cards off screen, especially. I think I can unlock a couple of things now. I'll do that in a minute. I gotta do my inventory first.
Hey there! Thank you for...
Okay.
Can I help you, perhaps?
the smithy, but I don't know where he's at. You know what? I'm gonna go to this one.
Oh.
Okay, now it's time to go back to Hushin and continue the story.
I have literally never failed at this. Not once. Here we go.
I still feel like I'm over leveled for the game, but yeah. I'm gonna swap out this now for the repel thing. But it's time. Nope, up all the way. Here we go. I'm surprised I've only had one duel this entire game so far, but in the Suikoden games, they're not as common. I think the 5th game had the most duels. I am going to redo the 4th game from start to finish and then do tactics.
Well then, your majesty, have you made your decision? All of Euchris awaits your word. Your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Dukes Aldrich's research into new uses for rune lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that, I am certain.
But if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Noah. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchris to Dukes Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right to speak to me so. Unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim. I suggest you take your seat!
My proof is this contract sent by Dukes Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchris' surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty." It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the letter I received from the Dukes.
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh. No, you see...
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No, of course not.
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of you, Chris. You must believe me.
Cassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, had your father still reigned, this need never have happened. But instead, we have you, Euma. You! And you, Chris, cannot persevere with an air so foolish and feckless. You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What choice did I have but to ally with the Empire?
Get him out of here! Now!
Do you understand now, Euma? I mean, Your Majesty? Now that you've seen the contract, are Duke's Aldrich's motives not exceedingly clear? The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Noah of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on, and I will fight at his side.
Apologies, Periel. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need a little more time. There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Well, so much for that.
Well,
I knew Euma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
okay. I have a feeling there's a war battle coming up. Or something. Some type of fight. Already explored every room here, so let me go ahead and go on with the story.
Noah,
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an opportunity to slip away. It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal. I spoke to Melrich and learned of how you and Periel snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Periel really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. She relies on you. I envy that.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdia attacked, and she's still appealing to you now. She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it really me she was counting on? Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne? I adore Periel. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants. She's ever pushing forward.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but you look like a fighter to me. Is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so, and they're quite right. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne. I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, I still can't make up my mind. Instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause and simply freeze. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow a ruler like me? I just...
That isn't true. That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
What?
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness for weakness. I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so please don't speak ill of yourself. It's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Thank you, Euyiden. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed, you have yourself wrong. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not. A future. And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melridge. Euyiden?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you like that. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth. Do you really believe I can become a good king?
Of course I do. You will be a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
This is actually one of the better story elements.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn. If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Eucharist territory soon. When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Duke Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Eucharist field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Cassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also... Yes? I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.
Good morning, all. I take it you spent the night. Guys, you are not gonna believe this! Periel? Ow! Loose lips, darling. Come, Noah. We're leaving.
I'm curious what Periel does. I bet you he snores or talks or sleep. But story-wise, I think that this is one of the better things because it's showing that, in my opinion, kindness is often mistaken for weakness also. Just because you're kind doesn't mean you don't know how to protect and care about your people. Also a good one. I feel like he's not going to be on the Dukes' side for the entire game. That's just my prediction. But otherwise, I believe this is a war battle about to come up because of just that last scene. That reinforces what I think. And this kingdom is giving me a lot of ancient Japan
Announcing
vibes.
His Majesty, King Euma.
Have you reached a decision, sire?
If you require a messenger to go to Duke's Aldrich, I am yours to command.
This is it. What's it going to be?
I come bearing urgent news.
Your Majesty, it seems an Imperial expeditionary force has been sighted. It is under the command of General Goldwyn, and outnumbers our army 2 to 1.
Double our numbers. And General Goldwyn.
The man is said to be invincible.
Your Majesty!
I have always been a worthless man, Periel. I am incapable of making decisions and paralyzed with fear of how others might view me. I have ever been a coward. I acknowledge this. General Cassius?
Yes, my king.
Melrich?
Your Majesty.
For a period of 2 weeks, beginning now, I entrust to the two of you the entirety of my royal authority. You are to make every decision, for I have no doubt you are more capable of selecting the right choices than I. Call it a coward's conviction if it please you. Regardless, it is the best decision I can muster.
What folly is this? Has His Majesty taken leave of his senses?
Royal authority to a mere general and a lecturer at the studium? Say the word, Your Majesty, and we lords are ready to lead in your stead.
The both of you must refuse this. It will plunge the kingdom into chaos.
Folly from your fool of a king. Yet all the more reason to do it. Pitiful I may be, but I beg of you to save our kingdom.
But
Are you quite certain? After all, what's to stop the General and myself from eliminating you should we come to enjoy this little taste of power?
If that is your choice, then so be it. Were you to do such a thing, I believe it would be for the sake of the kingdom.
Your Majesty.
long have I sworn my service and loyalty to House Sheerith, Your Majesty. But now, I pledge it anew to you, Euma Sheerith, the man before whom I now take the knee. I shall answer the trust you have placed in me, with all of my heart and ability.
I do not know if my talents are worthy of the faith you place in them, Your Majesty. In fact, it speaks to their inadequacy that I have so clearly misjudged you. And for that, I must atone. Whatever shreds of wit and talent I still possess, I swear to you.
As if any of this gives us a chance against the Empire!
Your Majesty, it's not too late. We can still draft a letter of intent to Dukes Aldrich and...
General Cassius.
Any hope of successfully defending this kingdom will require the full efforts of her people, and the full unity of her spirit. The army will be mustered, and the realm's efforts devoted entirely to its defense. Any who choose to publicly object to His Majesty's wishes will be executed on the spot.
We did it! Now we can finally fight back!
I'm not certain such jubilant optimism is appropriate. As General Cassius noted, it will require all the strength you, Chris, can muster to have even a chance of victory.
And we'll be right beside you.
Agreed. This is everything we've been striving for.
Then allow me to formally request the support of the Alliance.
You shall have it and more. We'll return to the inn and have Janequist beat the muster drums.
For that, I'm gonna go ahead and go get the one character.
All right. One perfect.
I have been expecting you, Noah of the Alliance.
Huh? You know who I am?
I know many things.
I see. So you're like a fortune teller.
Strictly speaking, no. Rather the opposite. I see not what will be, but what has been. Traces remain for those who can see it.
So you predict the past?
The past lays the road that leads to the present and travels thence onwards. Those who can follow its twists and turns may see glimpses of where it leads. In that sense, it is similar to predicting the future. But to answer your initial query, I am a spirit medium.
Really?
Now, let us be on our way.
I'm sorry?
You intend to lead the Alliance to victory, do you not? To do so, you must learn the locations of like-minded fellows, so that you may gather them to your cause. Nothing is accomplished in an empty room. With my powers, I can help you fill it. I do not offer you a choice in this matter. Having met you face to face, it is clear to me that you must be the victor of this war.
So you're going to help us?
I have already explained just that. Having anticipated this, my bags are packed and ready for the journey. Besides, that little girl needs our help.
Okay.
Do not worry. I know exactly where your town lies. I will leave for it at once.
Well, there's that. Then I'm going to go to the inn. I'm going to save. Is the inn down here? Nope, the inn is up there. Also, I'm curious, is she a fighter? No, but he surprisingly is. I need to use him though if I'm going to get the other things. Okay. Oh. I did not realize that, but I'm going to go ahead and end the part here. Till then, Samurai 13-3 signing off. Have a good day.